Hey guys, so I did not intend to do a second or a third video in a row, but I guess it's the new transit. Mercury is currently in its one of its own. Gemini, as I've said before, Gemini, Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo, the third and the sixth houses. So, with Gemini being the more expressive, communicative aspect of Mercury, we dealing with Virgos here, or a lot of Virgos listening, and of course, I myself is a Virgo. Trine 666, so don't fuck with me. But Virgo is more of the introspective, introverted aspect. You know, we introspect a lot, being a Virgo dominant, but also I'm not just Virgo dominant, so don't think you can size me up, because I know toxic people are listening in also, or will be listening in. Not afraid to put my aspects out there, you know, because I know bitches cannot defeat me. I'm the Six of Wands. I'm not tooting my own horn, but people need to stop trying to hinder people. People need to stop doing this whole heap of black magic to try to sabotage people's destinies and fates and lives, because you just cannot. Like I said in the video, the first one I uploaded this morning, that was recorded last night, you just cannot. Okay, you just cannot, because all the energies you send towards us will be ricocheted. Some of us are so protected. I don't know why Spirit has led me to say this, because this is not how I expected to start it off. Are immediately ricocheted. If you love yourself, try to love other people too. You better love other people. Even if you don't fucking want to, you better, for your own fucking sake. And it's so sad that people gotta do good just because of that, and not because of, damn, why would I want to hurt somebody else kind of vibe. You feel what I'm trying to say? So just don't do that, okay? 666 is real. 666 is alive. 666 is me. Capiche? Okay? So here I am doing the third video. Like I said, Virgo is the introverted aspect of Mercury. I don't like the crowd. I don't deal with the crowd. Spirit is my friend. Spirit is home to me. The spirits are my friends. Both the archangels, angels and demons, they're my friends. There, I said it. If you want to stop listening, stop. If you want to unsubscribe, it's okay. That's not going to make me change what I say or change what I believe. Okay? I just want my soul tribe to find me, connect with me, vibe with me, subscribe to my channel, support me, and, you know, we just be one big, happy, beautiful community. That's what I want. So, there's a lot of communication. If you notice for your own self, of course, this is still Celebrity Tarot. Of course, I don't just talk about these celebrities. Hello. I mean, like, we know celebrity frequency is the sun, Leo frequency, Osiris, and the planets in this particular solar system revolves around our sun. But for me, being Aquarius trine, I don't fucking revolve around celebrities. Though they're the sun frequency, I don't. I only do this because I know people want to know about them. Okay? And I, being a medium, a spiritualist, intuitive, is a part of my life path. And I feel like, of course, I get more traction this way. It's not coming in how, you know, Destiny says it will, but like I said, will. Okay? Meaning it eventually is going to get there. So I got to put in the work. So subscribe, share these videos, thumbs up, and all of that. If you are really down with the jiggity, okay? And not just a hater, just listening in with green or red eyes, depending on which side of the spectrum you perceive envy, you will share my shit, subscribe, and not just be listening in, okay? Because I'm never on one frequency. Who I was a week ago, I'm not that person. I'm different. Who I was a year ago, I'm different from that person. So keep subscribe. Contents, they change in the way in which they're delivered. I change, I transform. I got so many things doing right now that I am not, to be honest, completely devoted to this channel because like I said, I got other stuff doing, and my passion is meditating and being with spirit. So I gotta still, outside of all of that, find time for spirit. I do my music, I write songs, I record myself, I edit my recordings myself. I do all of that myself. I give I do inspirational speeches, motivational, inspirational life lesson speeches. I I write poetry on my WordPress blog. There's so many things, and I had that blog way before I started this channel. I've had that long time. So, and plus I meditate, and I do work when I sleep because I astral travel. So, I don't put out videos every day. Sometimes I don't put out videos for a month, maybe months in a row. But it all depends on the transits abounding, because I'm sensitive to frequencies and energies. Of course, I do offer personal readings. If you want personal readings, there is an email address below each of these videos. Send me a message and we'll take it from there. I do got a Patreon account, but I want to update that account. I want to revamp that account, and so I haven't put the link to it under this video. I have a main account that I offer general readings. I haven't uploaded anything to that for months, and there is a reason why, because Spirit said I need to give that account a break. So I want to touch on communications flooding in, and if you guys are noticing, because a lot of people be like, I don't believe in astrology. Just look at how I behave. Just take me for example, because I'm super sensitive to the shifting of the moon's transits, not just the moon phases, but all the celestial bodies. And we can pretty much sum up what this transit means and how it allows us or causes us to react or behave based on how I act. Because I'm like a mirror of these transits, a mirror for these transits, a mirror for the moon. I show you what energy the moon is exuding. I show you the energies certain transits are exuding. But you got to be careful, because there's a new transit coming in on Monday. So sometimes the transits, they overlap. So you got to really understand astrology differently to know that, okay, this is the Mercury in Gemini transit that's causing this bitch to be so talkative and communicative as fuck, and probably even rude, because that's that Gemini. Okay, that Gemini, that Queen of Swords, a bit feisty, a bit cutthroat, but it's speaking one's truth. It's complete honesty in a way, because it depends on other aspects in one's natal chart. So like I said in the first video uploaded this morning, Venus enters Aries on Monday. So that's something too that, somewhat it's really much similar to, very much similar to this aspect, this transit, Mercury in Gemini. Mercury in Virgo, we won't be this expressive or communicative. It's going to be more of going within, okay? And more of getting physical stuff done. But for this, is a lot of communication, a lot of talking. And, like I said, Mercury will retrograde next week. I said this in the first video that I uploaded this morning. So expect some X's to come in. So a lot of people, a lot of communication. Everybody wants to talk. I'm seeing 888 on my phone right now. But you also got to be careful for what is it, next week? When is the 10th? No, it's not next week. It's week after next. May 10 is week after next. So then It's week after next Tuesday, I think. Because Monday is the 2nd, 7 days from then is 9th, and then 1, 10. Tuesday, week after next Tuesday. Mercury retrogrades. All them exes gonna be coming back wanting to be your friends. And I can literally already feel the energies right now. Can I just say that? Okay. For some people, it will react in a way in which, if you have already reconciled, started talking back to these hateful bitches and ninjas, and Mercury retrograde gonna take you back to the fucking shit they did to you. So just keep that door closed, because I gotta do that myself, because I sense the energies myself. That's why I can pretty much tell you what's really going on, because these people, they're like, oh, they're nice, they're acting nice, right? Just don't take that as a yes, things are good now. Because people be like, let bygones be bygones. You showed me your true colors, and that's what's up. Okay? So there will always be a wall between you and I, or a door that will forever be closed, and the keys or the key thrown the fuck away into the sea of forgetfulness, because there's no reconciliation. Okay, whether it's relatives, family members, peers, colleagues, lovers, ex-spouses, neighbors, who the fuck ever these people are in your life. That's what's the fuck up, okay? I wanted to touch, though, on, there was something else other than the whole Jada Kingdom shit. You know, there was something. I keep, like, I tried, I think it was me just being shady. I think, yeah, me being shady, that Queen of Swords frequency, not wanting to give these people their just due. Let's just say they're celebrities, okay? Because I'd be like, okay, performers. I'm going to just call them as they want to be seen as. Fucking celebrities, okay? And I'm going to treat them accordingly. Because, you know, when you're a celebrity, you're young. You're a young star. An Aquarian is an aged star. Not old, but aged. Mature. Oh, let me not say aged. A mature star. Someone who's melded well into that Leo frequency, gelled well in, and they're settled down, and they're not, oh my God, oh, I'm people are seeing me, I'm famous, oh, let me act a fucking fool. So you get what I'm trying to say? So, Jada Kingdom. She, yeah, acting a fucking fool. And Shansia, I didn't think I would have to say this about Jada Kingdom. But, you know, I'm not surprised. She was born during the year of the monkey. They love monkey business. I had come across a bitch who claimed to have been a American native. Not, I don't mean a Native American Indian. I mean, like, born in America. That's what the fuck I mean. And she was about some monkey business too, drama and shit. But the difference is, she was a Pisces Aquarius Casper. And so she liked casting illusions whilst doing that monkey business. Like, she wasn't about the monkey business. But Virgos, like I said, because Jada Kingdom was born during Virgo season, so she's a sun in Virgo, born, you know, during the Chinese astrological year of the monkey. Virgos, we're private, but we are not secretive. I did say that in the second video I uploaded this morning. Whilst we're private, we're not secretive. So shit, you will get to see shit. But we're not gonna do that intentionally. But with Jada Kingdom's Chinese astrological frequency, oh yes, she will do that shit on purpose. That's why I said there are other aspects to consider. Okay? There are. It's not just, oh, you a good chick because you a Virgo. Bitch, what year were you born? Were you born during the year of the dragon, the rat, the monkey? You about that drama. Just the fucking same. So that's why a lot of people, they be like, okay, I would say like I'm a Virgo, and when I'm actually in that Virgo and frequency, and that moon in Aqua is not surfacing, they be like, but yeah, when I'm actually in the Virgo frequency, I'm saying, because sometimes that Aqua dominates because of certain aspects dominating at that time, and they're like, you're not a Virgo, because I'd be aloof, but still confident, and and just because that Aqua moon is different from that Aqua sun, and Aqua rising, and North Node in Aqua, Mercury in Aqua. They're all different aspects. Like I said, those Aquarius, they're in different placements, so they're expressed differently, felt differently, seen differently. But when I'm in that Virgo and energy, and I would like, oh, but like, they were like, they used to think Virgo girls were nice and this and that and blah blah blah, but they met that Virgo, and that Virgo wasn't like, listen, knowledge is power. I keep saying that. Knowledge is power. When you know what you know, you know. Okay? So I don't just look at people's sun frequency. Oh, when were you born? That year, blah, blah, and that's it. I want to know the year. Not just when you were in terms of the time of the year, but the specific year. I want to know that what year you were born, so I can look up your Chinese astrological frequency. I know who the fuck I'm dealing with, and with that too, I can figure out your moon sign, your Mercury, Venus, and yada yada yada. Gotta need your time of birth to figure out your rising, your ascendant, your first to 12th house. Okay, the timing, the time of your birth. Set those houses in order, or reveal the order of them houses. Okay, like that's what I should say. So yeah, the year someone was born in. Fire signs, they love arguments, they love drama, they love pasa chaos, they love that shit. Fire signs, yeah, they love that shit. So last night when I recorded that first video, it was just moved over, and I could sense a bit of confusion. And I feel like I'm having more clarity now, because you can tell by my speech. Okay? It's much more, it's just clearer, it's more vivid, it's more expressive, it's just more confident also. So frequencies, that's why I tell you guys, frequencies and energies are everything. So, this whole drama between her and this chick called Asian Doll. The first time I heard of Asian Doll, let me just tell you, I used to listen to PNB Rock a lot. Especially during, when was that? 2017. 2017, 2018. I'm going to say specifically 2017. That was probably the first time I came across his music. Oh, yeah, it was. And I was actually working at a store. I want to say a variety store, because they sell, because they sold, I don't know what they sell now, because change is the only thing that's constant, but they sold cosmetics, electronics, jewelry, bags, suitcases, cologne, perfume, stuff like those they would sell. And I worked there, and I remember there was this guy working over by the electronic section. Whilst closing up every evening, he would they're always playing music there, because he controlled the music and stuff to keep it, an atmosphere that was jiggity and had vibes, an energetic atmosphere. That's what I should say. And when we were closing up, close to closing up time, he started playing this song by PNB Rock. Questions. You keep on asking me questions about however it goes again. It's got a really nice bass line to it, and it was just so dope. Like damn, those like a I'm pissed at you bitch song. It just was so erotic, and I'm a Venus in Scorpio, so I dig that shit. And so I was like, all right. I asked him. During close up time or close to like who. Yeah, I think it was closing up time. I was like, who sings that song? Whose song is that? And what's the name of that song? And I don't remember if he told me or if I was actually the one who searched for it on, because like I'm good like that. Like, okay, I just want certain lines out of the song, and boom, bang, bang, I find the song. Because I don't remember if it was like he wasn't sure who the hell it was, which is so weird because I think I don't even remember what he was playing the music from. It was just a catalog that he just downloaded, or if it was like, or did he tell me? I for some reason just cannot remember. But all I know, that was where I first heard that song, and he was the one playing it, and from then. I got hooked on PNB Rock. I started listening to some of his other songs like Selfish. Um, um, what's the other one that he did again that I really love? That other PNB song, PNB Rock. I think he's from Philadelphia. From Philly. That Ninja Ain't Me. I think that's another one that he did that I really liked. I think that's the name of that song. Ain't Me. That nigga ain't me. That nigga ain't me. Nah. I like that song, yeah? So he did a song with Asian Doll. That's what I'm coming around to. That song that he did with Asian Doll. Hold on, I'm gonna look up that name. I kind of actually like the song, but I didn't really like her part of the song, like her flow. The lyrics were a bit whack. I'm just saying, it's the fucking truth. And if I were to say, like, this isn't about comparing who's a better performer, lyricist, whoever, because you never know who's got a ghostwriter and who don't. Do you feel what I'm trying to say? Yeah. But I would say Jada Kingdom's contents, they're really okay. But I feel like sometimes when they think they, got good contents, I feel like they Own It. That's the name of the song between Asian Doll and PNB Rock. Own It. Yeah. I really like it, but I like it because it's because of PNB Rock. Because like I said, I didn't like her rap on it. It just was so a bit greasy, sleazy, but not in an erotic sense. But that was when I first heard about her. I'm like, okay, that's him and that girl. I don't know that girl, but then that's when I got to know about her existence. So there's this feud between she and Jada Kingdom, which the truth is, I'm gonna tell you, it's a feud that got out of hand. Because I feel like they planned the whole thing for attention. Regardless of what Jada Kingdom is saying, she's not on that, and she Asian Doll suggested doing that with her, and she was like, no, why don't we do this instead, like, playing saint, like, why don't we do some real shit, some positive shit, but I feel like along the way something fucked up really happened. You feel what I'm trying to say? But they started it out as clout. It was all clout. Why they started it out for. Okay? Got the best of them. Shit got out of hand. Yeah. But you know, I briefly mentioned this in a video that I uploaded this week. Somebody's gonna get hurt. And I don't want to say Asian doll is safe, or people who she may draw into the whole beef. But I know something really bad is going to happen to Jada Kingdom. I'm just remembering something that was revealed to me some time ago. I think that bitch may get knifed, stabbed, shot overseas, and not return home. I'm just saying. Yep, 2555, that's correct. And I need to look at her natal chart. I don't know Jada Kingdom's natal chart other than the fact that she was born in the year of the monkey. And she's a sun in Virgo. That's all I know thus far. But the truth is, like I was saying in the first video this morning, and supporting that with the second video, you cannot stop destiny. So if destiny says that you're not going to live beyond 30 years old, if you escape death one way, it's going to find you another way, because there is more than one way to, there are many different ways to hang a dog, more than one way to hang a dog. So, if you're supposed to get hanged or hung, you're going to get hung, okay? So, this is to say that, so me saying this, and a bitch knowing that, okay, hey, she gonna get shot or knifed and she hides in the house, she don't go outside, or she decides to ASAP leave and come back to Jamaica, something gonna happen, whether she meets in a car accident or something. But if your destiny is to die in a foreign country and to die by a certain time, Grim Reaper is coming for you. The Hermit, which is Grim Reaper, is coming for you. Hekaté is coming for you. The three-headed goddess, okay? Yeah. So, it is what it is. Because people are so arrogant, they feel like, oh, they're big, bad, and bougie. And they're putting up, so many people are putting up fronts, putting up appearances, casting illusions. Like, bitch, it does not pay to be bad. Ninja, it does not pay to be bad. Be balanced. It pays to be balanced. You keep to yourself. If somebody touch you, man, that's different. You feel what I'm trying to say? And sometimes even when people touch us, sometimes you still got to take the high road. I'm not saying to be a coward, but you have to be so tapped into your spirit that you know when to punch a bitch in her face if she touches you, and when to refrain from doing that. That's why I said it pays to be balanced. But when you arrogant and you ignorant of shit, let me tell you something. That's your end right there. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Because men have put their hands on me. You know how many of them ninjas put their hands on me, and I never retaliated. I never hit them back. And some bitches should be like, yeah, idiot girl. You should then tap him up or pour some hot oil in him ears when he must sleep, or poison him. Why the fuck am I going to do that? And I believe in karma. I've been telling people that. And you think that I'm just saying it out of lip service. I genuinely, at the core of me, because I am karma. I'm not going to say I'm afraid of it, but I respect it because I am it, and I respect myself. Because I've seen where I've entered people's lives and they started receiving their karma. Good, and sometimes good, then bad, and sometimes bad. But I'm always that final one for them, that final piece of the puzzle for them. Whether it's for you to start getting your good, or for you to get good and then bad, and the good was to show you that, see, you claim you wanted good, but you got good, but you didn't want good because you didn't appreciate the good, or it's for you to finally start to get your just judgment. It's for you to finally get judgment. But I've seen my energies make waves in people's lives. If you're a good person, okay, I explained in the second video I uploaded this morning, good meaning balance. You don't fuck with people who don't fuck with you. So if somebody didn't hurt you, and I'm not talking about on some spiteful shit. You heard what I said? Sometimes people will lay hands on you and you still gotta listen to your spirit and not touch them, because spirit says it's not time. As a matter of fact, spirit may say, no, I'll deal with them. Because what I'm going to do to them, they're going to wish you had fucked them up with a knife, or, your fist, or a gun. You feel what I'm trying to say here, people? Yeah. So bitches are out there playing bad. Shansia, Jada Kingdom. They done destroyed their reputations because they think that drama and beef is the way to be seen and recognized. And I'm going to tell you something. Some people may take offense to this. I thought about giving lessons on this in terms of ethnic groups and their respective zodiacal frequencies, arrangement of frequencies, but I was like, nah, not going to bother doing that. If anybody wants to understand astrology, they gotta message me directly and say, Muma, or High Priestess, I want you to blah blah how much, and then I'll do that. So guys, you know what I'm also getting? I am strongly getting that somebody's gonna get attacked. Somebody's gonna get attacked, or there's gonna be a shooting. Now, I don't just say shit for no reason. Whatever I say, even if I'm not even conscious of me saying, even if it sounds like a pun, even if it's a figure of speech, it is for a reason. It's actually a sign and an omen. Because like I've been telling you guys, there are no coincidences. Everything is a synchronicity. In this universe that seems so chaotic, there is so much order you have no fucking idea. So I'm strongly getting there's going to be a shoot-in. And this could be several people going to get caught up in a shoot-in or a shoot-off. Okay? So people gotta, be careful. There's a hostile energy dominating. And people gotta stop trying to prove something. Stop doing that shit. It never works. I always come across combative people, and I'm like, what the fuck are you so combative about? What are you competing about? For what the fuck? Life is for living and not competing. And when you compete, you will always fucking lose. And I've come across a lot of losers. And to them, let me tell you something. Oh, I remember what I wanted to say. There's the other pointer that I wanted to touch on. People don't understand what a curse really is. And something that I've noticed with Scorpios, Sun in Scorpios, and people born during the year of the goat, because those frequencies, they synchronize with each other. They synchronize. Okay? The year of the goat synchronizes with Scorpio frequency. Scorpio frequency synchronizes with the year of the goat. You know what I realize? I don't want to say these people are cursed, because I don't want to offend any Scorpio, but you have to be careful, because you've got a lot of karma. And so if you slip, you slide. And you can always tell when a Scorpio is up to no good, because a lot of ill will, ill happenings unfold or take place or manifest in their lives. And this is something I've literally seen. And you can also tell when they're trying to escape their karma because it never works because they got too much. That's just their frequencies. Okay? Yeah. And I listen when people talk, you know? I never forget certain shit. I never forget shit. Even though I say, okay, I may forget. Yeah, I may forget for when I want to talk about it. But I will never ever truly forget anything. Because it's always, you know why moon and air signs seem forgetful? It's because we keep shit down, deep down in our subconscious. And we got that emotional air to us. Okay? We got that. And that's because shit settles in the subconscious. So we don't really ever fully forget anything. We forget shit momentarily, but not forever. You feel what I'm trying to say? So, I never forget when people tell me shit. So I've learned a lot from not just my own experiences, but other people's experiences. There's this guy I was along with, and his baby mama he told me she was a Scorpio, blah, blah, blah. And some stuff that he told me that happened, you know. And I was like, I don't know if he intentionally wanted me to realize that the bitch had a cursed pussy, or she's just cursed overall, or he just didn't know and he was just spilling the beans and I picked it up. And I was like, he bought a car the same time he bought the car, the same day. He didn't fully get the car sorted out in terms of the legality of it. But, you know, it was at her place. And I know it could happen to anybody, but pussy and dog not have the same look. And, you know, some people get away with some things, but some people won't. And if you keep, you know, it's not really that they get away with it. Eventually, always catches up on them. But for a time, they seemingly get away with it. There are always problems with the car. Plus, it only really happen when he goes to visit her or he's to pick her up from somewhere. And, you know, this may seem hazy or confusing to you, but if you were to listen to him describe, because this isn't about her, so I don't really want to get into that frequency of bringing about that clarity, but just know what I'm trying to say. Every time he bugged her, something bad happened to him. He's not the only one. There's this ex of mine, his mama was a sun in Scorpio. Bitch is cursed just the same. So she would buy the stuff. She worked in travel and work overseas. And when you look inside of her house, it's like she's never worked a day in her life, in the sense that she never ever had money to buy anything to put inside of her house. Oh, a little birdie. Thank you, little birdie. But you know what? She would buy things, but the things, they never lasted. So I'm like, what do people consider a curse? Because people have money to buy stuff or to replace stuff and they get destroyed. But then the stuffs, they just keep getting destroyed. What do people consider favor and being blessed, or being or having a blessing on your life? What is having a blessing on your life? What is being favored? What is having favor? What is being blessed? What is being cursed? Because some people, they be like, oh, you don't got any money, you cursed. They got money, they blessed. But every time their appliances, they stop working, all of a sudden nobody does anything to them. They just go bad. They just stop functioning. All of a sudden their furniture starts breaking apart. It's just happening to them. Just them. I may not have much money, but the stuff that I do get to buy, they serve me a lifetime, or they serve me for decades. They serve me a long time. And not just what I buy or what I've bought, but also gifts given to me, you know, by other people, from other people. And that's another reason why I don't believe in Christianity, because It's the creator of this prosperity gospel. As long as you blessed, you're supposed to have money. As long as you have money, you blessed. Where? How? Because a lot of these people, they're constantly spending. That's not being blessed. When you're able to get money and keep that money, and you don't gotta be spending that money all the time to repair shit, to buy back shit, now that's when you're blessed. And that woman, that ex's mom, she was a scammer. She would scam men out of their monies. And you know, a lot of, I'm not saying every Scorpio, because other aspects determine whether or not that aspect, that nature gets boosted or amplified, or it gets dumbed down or turned off. You feel what I'm trying to say? And there are other aspects belonging to that wavelength of frequency, because it's a wavelength. Sun in Scorpio, 5th house in Scorpio, year of the goat. It's the same as the 5th house in Scorpio, and that's the 12-year cycle that we're currently in. Ta-da! Voila! Look at that shit. And so you know what's happening? The people who try to curse us for so many years prior to the beginning of this cycle, which began 2020, it's going back. The curse is going on the other foot. They're getting judgment for that. They're facing karma, justice. It's a very karmic period right now. Didn't I say Scorpios, they carry a lot of karma? So this is a heavily padded, a heavily weighted karmic 12-year cycle. That's why I told people, don't do nothing. That's not good. Specifically for this 12-year cycle, don't try shit. And if you cannot try shit during this 12-year cycle, you ain't gonna get the opportunity to try it for the rest of the age of Aquarius, which is 1,000 years. So go figure. So if you didn't get to destroy me, because I'm chosen prior to 2020, bitch, you're not gonna ever get that chance ever again. And even when it's another age, my frequencies, they move and transform with the age, and they will always be conducive with whatever age we're in. And that's when somebody's chosen. So, because I've had a lot of people try to put me down. Oh, you don't got this, you don't got that. And I can literally see the things that I've bought for so long. Even though they've tried to destroy, dismantle my shit, even when they get a little damage, they still look beautiful as fuck. And that's a sign right there that even though you've been beaten down and battered or, broken, you're still beautiful as fuck. More beautiful than these bitches getting these quote-unquote designer bodies. These bitches buying all these shit to quote-unquote adorn their designer, quote-unquote designer bodies. And that's favor when you don't got much, but you still look like much. This is like I'm preaching and shit. I told y'all that I got an account for that, where in which I encourage people and inspire people. And I'm not just telling you shit or regurgitating shit that I hear from other people. I'm telling you shit based off of my own experiences that are true. I'm supposed to teach and heal and help people. That's what I'm doing. So I had to be down and out so I can help people who are also and who will also be down and out. I got a song that reminds me of that phrase. Down and out, I need a sober up. When I'm out, my knees they shake, they knock. Haven't changed, I'm still afraid of spike. Quiet girls will hide, we hate the muck. Lord, I pray, save and make me strong. Da 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 da. Down and out, baby. Down and out, down and out, down and out. I was talking about like my anxiety and being in public spaces, down and out. I need to sober up. I just don't feel like I can manage the public and blah blah blah. Like I'm the hermit. Hekaté. But not because I'm the hermit means or Hekaté, the three-headed goddess, means I'm a pussy. A lot of people, they take me as such. Woe be unto those people. And I see that manifesting more and more. When you're blessed and you're favored, you don't gotta I've literally seen my washer that I had before I sold it. The woman who claims to be my mother, she had it right at the window in the garage. There's no window, the window space, because there's no window there. And it wasn't there. It was away from the window, so that when it rains, water wouldn't catch it. But when I left, because I was living in St. Mary at the time, they had moved it because their intention, Spirit revealed to me, was for the rain to catch it, because it was steel. It didn't have any coating like these Whirlpool washers. It's a Samsung washer, the steel looking colored one. And their intention was for the rain to catch it. That's why I tell you, when you cut off these toxic pussies, keep them out of your life. Don't, because they'll never change. They put it right there for when every time it rains, my washer would get wet and rust. And when I came, I was like appalled. But when I looked, the washer looked pretty brand new. And that was something that I'd purchased from 2016. They saw that though they try to get my stuff to get destroyed and rust and all of that, it wasn't working, because there's favor over them, because I bought them. But the moment I sold my washer, because they started this whole heap of drama in which I would need money to buy my own food and stuff like that, and then they were like, oh, they want to buy the washer, because they went through literally 3 washers, 2 to 3 washers, whilst I still had my washer. And the same day they bought my washer from me, which is no longer my washer, so that's why all kinds of fuckery been happening to me, because I told Spirit, listen, strip my energies from that washer, it's no longer mine. So my energies of favor is no longer on that washer. Anything that I've sold before, no, my energies aren't on those. Unless you want me to do a paint, because I do paint. You want me to do a painting for you, and you want to purchase that for my energy's sake, because you want that to be a blessing in your house, fine. My contact is there. But you're not just gonna just buy a random ass painting from me, not considering the value of my energies, and think that I'm gonna give you my energy. I'm gonna be like, Spirit, that painting is no longer mine. Detach my energies from it. It is so and so person's painting now, whatever. You feel what I'm trying to say? Because then that painting becomes so much more valuable. If I do not take my energies off of that, it becomes so much more valuable than I sold you it for. And then all of a sudden, a millionaire sees that painting on your wall. Okay, I'm going to give you $1 million, couple millies for it. It looks so valuable. And I'm talking frequencies and energies, people. It's time that people think in regards to frequency of and energies, like Nikola Tesla said. It's time that people start valuing frequencies and energies. The same day, them bitches, they were trying to take the washer from the garage, take inside. It dropped out of their hand, and they scratched up the whole front. Now the washer looks aged like 10 to 20 years older than it was within the blink of an eye. Just because, you know what changed? The fucking owner changed. And I remember she didn't want a receipt for it. You know why she didn't want a receipt? Because she wanted to take it with my energies and have it to seem as though it's still my washer for the blessing to still be upon it, because she knows she's got a cursed destiny. She took me to see a witch doctor when I was younger. I remember that. I don't remember it clearly, but I remember. And that's something I never forgot. And I don't remember shit like so. Though they be in my subconscious, I don't remember shit like so. But I was supposed to, because I'm chosen. Fuck is this? But she wasn't smarter than me. Fuck you talking? I know about frequencies and energies. I detached from that shit. The other day, some workmen were working on top of the house. They're, adding on. Damn. One fell through from the top floor, fell down in the washroom on top of the washer. Almost broke him, Ross. Almost fucked up the glass for the washer because it has a glass top. So that's another thing. The guys were building. There's a car downstairs. Because she was so happy that they were so happy they destroyed my connection with that guy I was with in Mandeville. And I had to come back here, constantly stalking me, telling people fuckery about me. And, I don't feel any way, because when the right man comes along, he's not going to believe that fucking shit. So I don't worry, because them ninjas weren't not right. How the fuck is I already told you they're trifling ass bitches. And you still listen to them. Like, I live with you. You see I'm a hermit. I don't even got friends. How the fuck a bitch gonna tell you that I'm a hoe and you believe that I'm a hoe? Have you seen me, though, being a hoe? Fucking idiot. So, I saw something on TikTok the other day with this guy talking about he's not gonna believe heresies about his woman. If he hears people talking shit about a woman, blah, 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 he's gonna give her a try and find out for himself. I'm just paraphrasing. Because he knows, you know what? He also stated he knows that people are wicked as fuck. And people be talking shit out of jealousy. From a place of jealousy and covetousness and bad mind. And I respected that man so much. Because I've never heard anybody, any man so sensibly, stand up for, women who are underdogs, who other bitches be hating on and be trying to hold down. Other than Dexter Daps with that song 7-Eleven, that's a nice song. Yeah, don't be coming and telling a ninja about his woman. Go mind your fucking business. And that's how I am. I don't want nobody to come and tell me, oh, they saw my ninja here. Don't fucking tell me. If I'm supposed to find out, Spirit will lead me to. I don't need anybody to be a reporter or a private investigator for me. Don't tell me that shit. I don't want any heresy. If you want to pay a tarot reader to find, that's fine. Let them pay a tarot reader or an intuitive or whoever to find out. You don't be like telling people shit, because when you entertain those energies, then the hateful ones are going to come in, and they're going to come with illusions, things that aren't true. And I know that, and that's why I don't entertain that fuckery or them fuckers. I don't want a whole heap of friends because I want somebody to tell me if they see my guy cheat on me. No, bitch. No fucking thank you. No. Don't tell me. I don't want you to fucking tell me. So, yeah. But I've had a very harsh life, Saturn experience, dealing with toxic relatives, because that's what they are. They're not family. My only family, are my sons and myself. And if I should, get involved with someone else, then that person too. Like, a significant other. But no. And I don't even like calling them trifling bitches family, Not family. I don't even like calling them relatives, moreover family. Fucking devils. You feel me? So, and I know I'm not the only one going through this. A lot of you out there, you're going through this as well. You don't know that the same bitches who you call sisters, brothers, mama, dada, they're the ones fucking up your connections because you got a destiny that's so great and they want that for themselves. They don't want you to share that with a man or a woman, a significant other. They want that shit for themselves. Tell them to go and suck their dicks. And if they don't got any, find one and suck that. Yeah. Fuck is this? What I don't like with most black parents, they act as if their children belong to them. I don't belong to any bitch. And my kids, they don't belong to me either. I was just a chosen portal for them to enter into this dimension, in this lifetime. Fuck is this? We all are in control of our own lives. And like I said in the first video I uploaded this morning, to some extent, because we got free will, but to some extent. Better know that. And then I want to touch on, the selling of Pum Pum, because Jada Kingdom, I don't know why I was going to say Jada Pinkett. I don't know if something's going to emerge about that chick. But she was like, there was this whole cussing about selling pussy to these rappers. Let me tell you, didn't I tell you guys that AIDS is rampant in the industry? Huh? And before I even say it, I'm not going to bash any woman who's had sex with a man and, asked for money in return, or asked for money from a man and offered sex in return. You never know when you may be brought to, a certain position where I'm just saying. You just never fucking know. I used to lash out against women like those, and my perspective has been changing, and stuff. Because, love is sharing and caring. And the way I see some of these men nowadays, if you don't stand up firm as a woman, they just want to use you for your energies. And you get nothing in return. But then when you look at it from another perspective, if you're receiving sexual gratification as much as they are, why does anybody owe anybody anything? Why do they owe you? Why do you owe them? You feel what I'm trying to say? Why in a relation, unless it is that this person just don't want nobody else but you, and you cannot be bothered with them, and so for your gratification they got to give you something to sweet your belly. Could be money, a house, a car, because the truth is you don't really want them. You're not getting sexual gratification from them because you're not interested, but they are interested in you. But if you're interested in this person, they turn you on, you turn them on. They turn you on, you turn them on. Why is it that they gotta pay you? Both of y'all giving each other satisfaction. Why the fuck does one gotta pay the other, whether the male or the female? But they call that act prostitution. That's what they call that act. Okay? So, ooh, angels are here. So that's one thing. So, there are both sides of, both sides, of the fence. Both sides of the fence. So we see that. But it's so lame and pathetic how these bitches are cussing each other about how they each be selling their pussies. And I'm like, man. And also, is it that every fly that pitches on you, you gonna pay mine, you gonna answer? Why the fuck though? And then you get the answer, oh, yeah, obviously, it's a publicity stunt that somewhat went wrong along the way. Like somebody gonna get hurt. And that's why you don't engage in them shit. Because then it starts getting real. You feel what I'm trying to say? A lot of them great feuds, they started off as friends planning to get some attention together for career purpose or whatever purpose. But somewhere along the way it goes wrong. and it goes bad. Somebody in the group thought it was for real, and somebody got trigger happy, or knife happy, stab happy. Okay, cut a bitch up happy, you know? And, you know, shit goes haywire. Or a bitch, you know, lost perspective that, hey, this wasn't for real, this was just for play. You feel what I'm trying to say? Or a bitch, you know, oh, we gotta make it seem real, but you try to make it seem too fucking real. Now we know we're not friends anymore. Bitch? Okay. So all of these feuds for attention, you know, in the quote unquote entertainment industry, because that's not entertaining to fucking me. You know, it's just disheartening and fucked up and just stupid, low, tacky, just nasty. I think that sums everything up. Nasty, classless, despicable, shit like that. People, they get their rise to fame through drama, but you're not supposed to be the one to create that drama. If it comes, let it come naturally. Nobody should be asking for drama, but if the drama comes and it gives you fame in the process, then hooray. Then that's a case of your enemies meant evil for you, but that shit worked out in your favor. But what Shensia and Jada Kingdom, them bitches are doing, it's just nasty. Yeah, I said that word sums everything up. It's just nasty. And I did say AIDS is running rampant in the industry. All these rappers, fucking all these hoes, these industry hoes. And I did say already, didn't I say that the groupies are no longer on the sideline? They're actually up in the music industry pretending to be female rappers, female performers, female celebrities, female singers, female this and that. But they're fucking groupies. You know a groupie different from an artist, different from a performer, different from a musician. And why is it we only see this shit in the black community? I'm not saying drama doesn't exist in the Caucasian community, but let's be honest. The dominance of it all exists in the black community. You would say some people are so shallow. Oh, it's the white man pitting the black woman against the black woman, the black man against the black man. You're stupid as fuck. These are black people who are passionate about drama. That's what astrology says. Who are passionate about beefing, about attention. They'll do just about anything for that. And they normally take the wrong route because they're passionate about drama and beef. And I'm not saying all of us, but let's say about 75 to 95% of us. No, 75 to 95% of black people, because I'm not a that fucking lot. You feel what I'm trying to say? I got too much air in my chart. That's white people frequency. Okay? I don't think like a black person, and I'm not being racist. I'm telling you, I feel I have PTSD where black people are concerned, especially black men, and this is not me being racist. And so I completely understand when white people, they say they feel scared and or threatened when they see a ninja with hoodie over his head, because that's how I feel too. And I'm a black woman. So you tell me. And I was not grown in a white dominant community. Okay? Okay. I be in a taxi the other day going to pick up my ID. And I was like, there's this ninja in the back, in the trunk. Because that's how they do sometimes in Jamaica. And one beside me. And they just look like criminals. I'm just saying. And that's not social conditioning. That's reality. Because that's how these robbers, not all of them. You know, you got white collar criminals. But I'm talking about these in the street criminals. That's how they move. They move suspicious. They move like they're up to no good. They move. Come on, people. If a lot of our black people were conscious of that and would just pick up on these cues, a lot of us wouldn't get fucked up by our so-called own people. But a lot of Caucasians, they see some funny movement, they call in the cops. Better safe than sorry. How can we be upset? If black people want Caucasian people to start treating us different, I'm not saying we should act like Caucasian people. But how about you stop walking like you got a gun in your pocket and you trying to intimidate somebody when you don't got a gun in your pocket? You don't got a gun in your pocket, but you're walking like you do. And then when a cop sees you and starts to harass you, or so you claim, you get upset. Don't do that shit. Walk like you got sense. Walk like you a decent law-abiding citizen and you don't got shit to hide. That's all I'm saying. Because I see a lot of them, they walk intentionally like that because they want to create an air of suspense, an air that, you know, oh, I could got a gun, you know that. Hello. Why? Why the fuck are you doing that? Why are you doing that? And then when people don't want to be around you because they're skeptical of your sketchy ass, you cry foul and you say, okay, racial profiling. That's not racial profiling. That's being cautious. Okay, my ninjas? That's for my ninjas out there who got that, you know, perspective or persona. Just done. That's not doing you good, any good, or the black collective any good. Because myself as a black woman, I don't trust ninjas who walk a certain way, who move a certain way. I don't trust you. Who dress a certain way. Because come on, if you don't have a certain mindset, you are not going to project yourself as such. It's quite simple as that. Even if you're not a criminal, the mere fact that you dress like one, because yeah, there's a dress code for being a criminal. It varies. There are a lot of different dress codes, but their dress codes just the same nonetheless. Their dress codes nonetheless. Okay? Even if you're not a criminal, it tells me that you like that shit. You may eventually become one. Yeah, that's an aspiration or goal of yours. Yeah. It's just as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So these bitches, they I don't know, man. A lot of AIDS. There's a lot of AIDS because at the end of the day, it sounds stupid, but it is the truth. A lot of these rappers and a lot of these thoughts that they're fucking are not wearing protection. I mean a condom. Not talking about gun. Not because I just came off of the whole criminality conversation means no. Okay? I'm talking about condoms. Okay? Because they see a bitch and she look clean, like she got no STD. Nor could she possibly ever do. That's so shallow. But let's not forget that there are a lot of shallow motherfuckers in the world. And I did say the music industry has said this before, is rampant with AIDS. And the way Jada Kingdom be going ham, calling out names, and that bitch, she gonna get fucked up. And we may be surprised at who fucks her up. It may not be Asian Doll or anyone from Asian Doll's camp. It could be the names of ninjas the bitches be calling who be up in her DM. Bitch be saying, ASAP in her DM. Ain't ASAP supposedly, allegedly, Rihanna's baby daddy? We know he ain't, but come on. I did say he's a serial cheater. And after I finished that second recording this morning, because I did that one this morning, I saw that video on King Mix Up, because I don't follow them bitches on social media. So most of these stuff I get from, King Mix Up, from his channel. And it was like playing a live that, they screen recorded, of her talking about who's up in her DM and who fucked Asian Doll. I'm like, bitch, you gonna get slapped the fuck away. And if it ain't this weekend, it's some other motherfucking day. Stupid dumb bitch. Why you even called ASAP's thing? What the fuck that bitch trying to prove? I did that reading, about that Rihanna was gonna figure out that he been fucking with a foreigner, someone from a Caribbean island. But it don't necessarily gotta just be Jada. It could also still be Shensia. Like I said, I was picking up on her energies, but I did say I am not sure, because I said we don't know everything. We just get a feeling. That's the intuition. Okay? So it could be Jada. Maybe he fucked her. Maybe he didn't. But a Caribbean bitch, he did then fucked. You feel what I'm trying to say? And there is a couple who's spreading HIV up in the industry. That one, I'm not sure who the hell is yet. The male be out there having unprotected sex with bitches. And bitches think he's cheating on his chick when the chick knows that he's having unprotected sex, because it's a plot. Misery loves company. I'm yet to confirm who the fuck that bitch is. But I did get some confirmation through a reading I did sometime last year. A Sagittarius bitch is spreading HIV. Male and or female. Male and or female. And I did say Jada Kingdom was born in the year of the monkey. That equates to Sagittarius frequency in Western common astrology. I recently met a ninja who was so adamant on having unprotected sex with me. I'm going to just say this. I'm not putting down Sagittarius either, because I called out some promiscuous signs this morning. I said, what did I said Pisces. I didn't call any of the earth signs. Earth signs are too cautious. Not always, but they're too cautious. The most cautious signs you're going to find out there are earth signs. But I said Pisces, Scorpio won't go fuck you for your money. And of course, yeah, they can slip up because their love is for money. And they sell out their health for money's sake. But I'm not really going to say they're that promiscuous. They're just obsessed with money and shit like that. And yeah. Pisces, though, all the fire signs, and Libra. Got to be cautious of those frequencies. Not saying all of them people got AIDS or STDs or shit. I'm saying they're quicker than the other frequencies to have casual sex, and or to have unprotected sex on a whim. That's what I mean. And Rihanna was born in the year of the dragon, as well as ASAP. That equates to Leo frequency in Western common astrology. Plus, Rihanna is a Pisces sun. ASAP is a Libra sun. Okay? I don't remember if they got Scorpio anywhere aspected in their natal charts, but they both got their north nodes in Pisces. I'm not sure. It could be in the decan of, if that's Pisces in the third decan, then that's Scorpio frequency. Could be them. I'm not saying it's fucking them. Okay? What else did I want to touch on? So a lot of times bitches be fucking ninjas and think that, their ex is their ex. They're still with their fucking exes, stupid dumb bitches. Their ex and them, their so-called ex and them are spreading AIDS. No, HIV, syphilis, gonorrhea, whatever. Herpes, whatever, okay? A new STD that is not fully known to the public yet. And you thinking that, you take a gal, man, fucking idiot. That's why I said, when you compete, you lose. Some people, they just want to, I win, and I win today, and you lose forever for the rest of your fucking life, stupid idiots. What's the point? You feel what I'm trying to say, guys? So, yeah. I'm glad I've gotten over all my exes. I don't want nothing to do with them. Because sometimes, too, when your exes come back, a lot of people, they be like, oh, yes, him come back. You know him, then come back. And they get involved with them again and they have sex, unprotected sex. Nobody gets tested. And then again, even if you get tested, the result might not be accurate. You got to get tested 3 months later before you think to have unprotected sex with that person again. And even then, you still gotta wait because there are spiritual energies that could be attached to that person that could be detrimental to your life. It's not just physical diseases, but spiritual ones too. You just jump back to getting with your fucking ex. You didn't even know that it was some bitch who got some STD who wanted to give it to him so he could give it to you because she was so jealous of you, was with him, and he found out and shit went AWire, and he's coming back to your fucking ass to inoculate you with AIDS, HIV, syphilis, herpes, gonorrhea. Well, HIV, because that's the initial stage of it. Bitches be dumb. Damn. There was an ex that literally tried to do that to me. I literally warned him. I said, Ninja, when I just started doing readings, I'm like, I see that you're going to betray me and you're going to take an opportunity to go overseas and you're going to contract. No, I didn't say you're going to contract. The person you're going to leave me for, they're going to betray you. I did not see STD in that reading. Let me just correct that. It was along the way that I discovered that that's what it meant. And he did betray me. He did abandon me when I needed him most. And when I had relocated, he stalked me and popped up in that location to not just have sex with me, but unprotected sex. And it's so right and good that I'm so intuitive. I'm like, no. What the fuck you so adamant on having unprotected sex with me? Good fucking bye. No. But he was so adamant on having unprotected sex with me. He never did get that opportunity. And Spirit was like, it was a good thing that you didn't because he was trying to infect you with something. Fucking idiot. So whenever men, they betray me, that's the worst thing they can ever do because the bitches they betray me for, they always got some STD, and that's what Spirit reveals to me. And not only that, they use them for their monies, and they do them 100-fold worse than what they did to me. And that's what Spirit has revealed to me. Because I'm a good woman. I never deserved that. That's why that happens to them. There's this other guy that I met on a dating app that was so adamant on having unprotected sex with me. Sometimes they'll be like, especially if you're into anal, they'd be like, okay, they want to load in your bed. And it's like, they think that you're like, you don't want to get pregnant again anytime soon. You want a commitment first, blah, blah, blah. And then they come with that fuckery as if you're stupid. I'm like, hello? Is my only concern is getting knocked up right now? How about fucking STDs? Idiot. And they always think that I'm some stupid bitch. I'm like, that's not gonna fly, my ninja. And literally once he realized he could not get around me to be in a fucking hairhead and to be in a fucking stupid cunt, he wasn't interested anymore. That's okay, because I'm not playing a game. It's not a game for me where in which I feel like I need to win or I need to conquer you. Just fucking go, because I'm very realistic here, and I see what's up, and I see that you got something up your sleeve. Yeah, most likely HIV, herpes, gonorrhea, syphilis. I'm not interested in what's up your sleeve. You keep that. If another bitch out there want to be stupid as fuck and to be interested in what's up your sleeve and give into that, that's their goddamn business. Because the fact that I got sense means other bitches, they gotta have sense too. Because, like, hey, I got a brain. Do you got a brain? That's the question. Do you? I guess I'm like one of the smartest bitches on the planet, if not the smartest. Because a lot of women, they don't think like this. I'm not asking you. So can you just imagine how many women that guy infected with HIV? Or whatever STD he got spreading. But my spirit tells me it is HIV. And there are a lot of them on these dating apps doing that shit. You got people who are in casual relationships. They've been in them for years, unbeknownst to them. How you know it's a casual relationship if there is no commitment. Simple as that. Easy peasy. A casual relationship is not just, oh, I know you today and that's it, and we're just casual friends because I've just only known you for a day, a week, a month. You could know this. You could, let me not say no. You could have been familiar with this motherfucker for years, and all you guys be doing is just still casual sex, because there's no commitment, and that ninja can still go out there. Well, damn, people's husbands and wives be contracting that shit and be taking that home to them. So go figure. Yeah. So y'all gonna hear, I said this, y'all gonna hear about celebrities just dying. A lot of them just they go blame it on C19, pneumonia, cancer. But you know, not saying that people can't die from cancer anymore, but a lot of these people, man, there's a light in my eyes. Like my eyes, I've always noticed this, and I thought this isn't common. It's not common. A lot of people I've come across, I noticed they don't have this light in their eyes either. There are other people do, but not everybody and not most people. And I think when there's a light in your eye, it means something. Or when there's a light in your eyes, both eyes. When there's a light in your eyes, it means something spiritually. Yeah. And it could mean as what it sounds. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know how that sounds. But you gotta be careful out there. Stop competing. Bitches be talking about it's a woman's world. It's not. Once women stop acting all barbaric towards each other and stop competing for men, then it's a woman's world. But by far and by large, it's a man's world. Because you don't have these ninjas fighting each other over bitches. And even if they had a little scuffle, before the end of the day, they make up, they apologize. You don't have bitches doing that shit. Bitches, they fought over a guy 15, 20 years ago, they're still fucking enemies. The fuck is up with that? I'm not ever gonna do that. I've been in that situation where in which my ex-husband, he wanted me to fight over him. I'm like, oh, please, ninja, go and suck your dick. And it's not like he's unattractive, because he's unattractive spiritually, but physically he's not. I'm like, no, there's other fishes in the sea. And I love the fool's journey. How about that? So you want some bullshit? Okay, goodbye. I'm off to be with another dick, hopefully one who will respect this chick. Okay, so it's not easy for every woman to think like me. I realize. I guess I'm just like one of a kind, but whatever. That's their goddamn business. I'm not. That's why I be looking so young for my age, going on 40, be looking like I'm 18 years old, just the same, like, bitch. I'm gonna end this now because the boys are calling me. Namaste, guys, to those who resonate.